صادق الأقوال والكلم محمد ثابت الميثاق حافظه محمد طيب الأخلاق والشيم محمد رويت بالنور تينته محمد لم يزل نورا من القدم محمد حاكم بالعدل ذو شرف محمد معدن الإنعام والحكم محمد خير رسل الله كلهم محمد دينه حق ندين به محمد عالم حمد محمد ذكره روح لأنفسنا محمد شكره فرض على الأمم محمد زينة الدنيا وبهجتها محمد كاشف الغمات والظلام محمد سيد جلت مناقبه محمد صغه الرحمن بالنعم محمد صفوة الباري وخيراته محمد طاهر من سائر التهم محمد ضاحك للضيف مكرمه محمد جاره والله لم يضمي محمد طابت الدنيا ببعثته محمد جاء بالآيات والحكم محمد يوم بعث الناس شافعنا محمد نوره يهديك في الظلم محمد قائم لله ذو همم محمد نوره يهديك في الظلم محمد قائم لله ذو همم محمد خاتم للرسل كلهم محمد الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك الصلاة والسلام عليك يا محمد يا محمد يا الله يمشي على قدمي محمد الصلاة والسلام عليك يا محمد يا محمد يا رسول الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. ICI beloved community, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today is ICI Ramadan Trivia Day 22nd. I want to list the winners of yesterday. Brother Shazil Naeem, Sister Zainab Zubair, Brother Awaisdi, Brother Hadi Siddiqi, Brother Hamid Rahmatullah, Brother Muhammad Zubair, and Brother Sadiq Sattar, and Brother Aris Zaki. Congratulations, Jazakumullah khair. I appreciate also your help and your contribution in the fundraising. Jazakallah khair, all the kids. Inshallah, we'll start in a second. But before, I want to just announce few major announcements for ICI and ISI. So today, inshallah, you can join the ISI Islamic School of Irving, May 15, 20, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at YouTube or Facebook of the masjid. And you can contribute any amount as a parent, inshallah, to help the Islamic School of Irving, which is a very, very successful school, one of the best schools in the whole Texas. And everybody benefits from it, teachers, kids, and parents. Join your school and contribute as much as you can. Number two, we have also Islamic Center of Irving next Tuesday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Our major fundraising of Night of Power, inshallah. We have guest speaker Imam Sahib Webb, we have our Imam Kashif, and we have our Sheikh renowned Qari, Brother Abd Karim Al-Daghosh. Join us on Tuesday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Facebook and YouTube also. Don't forget also the Zakat al-Fitr is $10 per person in each family. Inshallah, we'll start in a second, but this is here. The good news, yesterday he was sick. You guys, thank you for making dua for him. And today is here, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Alhamdulillah, feel good today. I'm back, and we'll get started. The first question for today is, which surah was descended with 70,000 angels? Which surah was descended with 70,000 angels? Arwa Siddiqi is correct. Surah An'am is the surah that was descended with 70,000 angels.
Okay, second question. Which prayer you can perform without direction to the Qibla, without sujood, and without ruku'? Which prayer that you can perform without turning to the Qibla, without sujood, and without ruku'? So the winner is Ubaydah Hussein, right? Is when you say Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. So when you say Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad, you are not saying, doesn't matter which point, which direction you are in, and there is no sujood and no ruku' in it. Good job.
Okay, next question. Tell us which person this ayah is talking about.
Let me read it. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم فتقبلها ربها بقبول حسن وأنبتها نباتا حسنا وكفلها زكريا كلما دخل عليها زكريا المحراب وجد عندها رزقا.
OSD is correct. The person we're looking for is Maryam.
So this is the story of Sayyidina Maryam when Zakaria, he's the one who adopted her, and whenever he go to her, he find the rizq, he find food, and then he ask her, where are you getting this food? Since I didn't provide you with the food, so she said that Allah is the one who's providing me with the food. Then at that time, Zakaria, he's an old man, he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant him a son. Okay, we'll move on, inshallah.
Okay, we're going to move on to question number 4. Yes, Hanan family. So I saw your answer, so you get the prize, inshallah. Okay, we'll include a prize for both of you, inshallah. For the one about Salah ala Nabi. Okay, next question, inshallah. Who said this quote? From your past emerges the present, and from the present is born your future. From your past emerges the present, and from the present is born your future. Who said this? Okay, Nafis Fatima is correct. Muhammad Iqbal is the one who said this quote. Nafis Fatima is correct. Okay, inshallah, we're going to move on to the next question. Which surahs begin with the name of the surah? Which surahs begin? The first word is the name of the surah. So include all of them to be correct. All of them in one answer, please, to be correct. So again, the question is, which surahs begin with the name of the surah? See whoever includes all of these will get them.
خير من يمشي على قدمي محمد باسط المعروف جامعه صاحب الإحسان والكرم تاج رسل الله قاطبة صادق الأقوال والكلم ثابت الميثاق حافظه طيب الأخلاق والشيم رويت بالنور تينته لم يزل نورا من القدم حاكم بالعدل ذو شرف معدن الإنعام والحكم خير رسل الله كلهم دينه حق ندين به عالم حقا على عالمه ذكره روح لأنفسنا شكره فرض على الأمم زينة الدنيا وبهجتها كاشف الغمات والظلام سيد جلت مناقبه صغف الرحمن بالنعم صفوة الباري وخيرته طاهر من سائر الدنيا.
So we have the winner finally. It's Brother Hassan Naeem. He got all of them. So congratulations. So mainly, many people are confused. Like Anas didn't start with. Like Noon. Noon is the name of the surah is Al-Qalam, not Noon. So Sad, Yasin, Al-Haqqa, Abasa, Al-Qari'ah, Wad-Duha. These are the ones that Brother Naeem listed, and he's the right one. Okay, next.
Okay, that was a tough question. A lot of answers there, but inshallah, let's move on. Which Sahabi, in a conversation with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him, "Your transaction has been fruitful, O Abu Yahya, your transaction has been fruitful." And he said this 3 times. What's the name of this Sahabi? So obviously not Abu Yahya, but include what his real name was. OSD, got it right. Suhaib Rumi. Suhaib al-Rumi is the answer.
So let me tell you the story of Suhaib. Suhaib is one of the bravest. He was slaved by tribe in Quraysh, And when he became Muslim, they held him. When the Muslims immigrated to from Mecca to Medina, they held him and they didn't let him go. And then he tried to escape the first time, then they caught him, and then he tried to escape the second time. So the second time they caught him, but he was trying to make a deal with the people who caught him. He told them, "What do you think? I will give you all my wealth and you let me go." So they agreed and let him go. And then he joined Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Al-Madinah. And when Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw him and saw his face in front of him, he was very, very, very happy. And Sayyidina Suhaib, he told him, "You made the right deal. You made the right transaction. You, in a way or another, you gave all your wealth in order to gain your faith." So he exchanged the wealth with the faith. That was a big contribution. That was because he's brave. That was because he loved this deen. That was because he loved to join Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah join all of us with Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Jannah, inshallah.
Okay, next question. Last question for today. Let us know who the author is of this book and include his Arabic name and his Western name or anglicized name. So the name of the book is Faith and Reason in Islam. Faith and Reason in Islam. Who is the author and his English name and his Arabic name?
طيب الأخلاق والشيم رويت بالنور دينته لم يزل نورا من القدم كاشف.
Okay, so Nafis Fatima is right. His name is Ibn Rushd and his Western name is Averroes. So because of the translation in Latin, they got to know him as Averroes. And this happens to a lot of Muslims in the past. They give them a Western name and people forget about the real identity of being Muslim.
So let me just tell you about Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd is excellent philosopher, scientist, and historian, and he was in Spain, in Cordoba, and even now in big universities like MIT, like Stanford, they read his books because he made a big difference. He's the bridge between the Western world and the Muslim world, where the faith and the reason come and merge together in his books. Many of his books are well known to the Western, and like Badis said, there is a big problem that the Westerns, they change his name for a reason that the Muslim will forget his initial name, Ibn Rushd, because they don't want to publish that the Muslim civilization have scientists, that they have philosophers. So we are here to bring back and to give right to these people, to these scholars, their right name. So in order for you to be proud of these scientists, these philosophers, and give them their right back. Jazakumullahu khair, barakallahu fikum. Today is the 22nd. Meet you tomorrow. Have a nice iftar for the whole family, and see you tomorrow, inshallah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to add one more question for you guys. Yes, Zayan Muhammad, you can go to irvingmasjid.org/donate and include the trivia program in the note.
So the brothers and the sisters who want to contribute, you have three ways. Either you bring any amount to me in the masjid, or credit card, check, cash, or you go and you donate, and in the comment you put ICI Trivia. Jazakumullahu khair. Any contribution is welcome. Barakallahu fikum.
Okay, so extra question for you guys, bonus question. Who is the author of The Incoherence of the Philosophers? Who is the author of The Incoherence of the Philosophers?
كاشف الغمات والظلام محمد سيد جلت مناقبه محمد صغف الرحمن بالنعم محمد خيراته
Yes, Zubair Khan is right. Abu Hamid Al-Ghazali. So he was one of the leaders of his time, thought leaders. And at the time, the Western philosophy was a big threat to the Muslims and the Muslim lands, because they were trying to spread their ideas, and their ideas were dangerous because they talked about, they tried to go against the idea of God, you know. So Al-Ghazali was really smart, and what he did was he studied the Western philosophy very deeply, and then he wrote a book about Western philosophy. And when he got the feedback from the book, the Western philosophers were saying, okay, you captured our thoughts pretty good. Then Al-Ghazali turned around and wrote a whole refutation of all the points that he talked about in his book on their Western philosophy. So he completely dismantled the arguments and created this book, The Incoherence of the Philosophers. And so this was a big win for Muslims of his time. He defended the idea of Islam, the idea of having of a God, and you know we always need people like that. Currently, we have atheism that's attacking Muslims and people of faith, and so we need people like Al-Ghazali to rise up and defend religion, inshallah. Okay, inshallah, we'll see you guys tomorrow again with more questions. Thank you for tuning in today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
صادق الأقوال والكلم محمد ثابت الميثاق حافظه محمد طيب الأخلاق والشيم محمد روي سائر